evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the home team. Waz, the goalie again. He'll man the crease like he often does, looking to give a solid performance for the visitors. As we're about to begin, Sidney Crosby's won everything possible in the game of hockey. Now he'll see if he can win this faceoff. He's on the ice to put on another show in front of these fans. Turns around back in his own end to try and get something better. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Passing one off now to Anderson. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Keeps it going in their own end. Moving it to Allen. Trying to go to Coffey. Snapping a pass to Crosby. And it's a good pickup. Pitching this one to Allen. Gains the zone and looks over his options. They score! Was not everyone ready?
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
Was done all that he can do and able to stop this shot, but it's just a perfect delivery into the top of the net.
Moscow's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. And that's a face-off win.
Scored by number 61.
And now it's directed to Varlamov.
Time of the goal.
Into the end of attack. Score!
Was only able to move so quickly. What a shot.
Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 17.
The United's organizing back in their own end. Looking to Petrie.
5 minutes, 32 seconds.
It's an onside play. Flings it. A lightning-like glove save. He covers and holds on. United's got another win. Fires. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
United's offense circles around one of the highest goal scorers in the league. While he can score off the rush, his most dangerous weapon is that quick release.
Face-off win here. Propelled to Allen. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Puck held near the point. Fires! That's a great save. Big drive. He scores! 3 straight goals.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Was in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
A little past halfway here in the first. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Pitching it to Allen. He gains the zone. That hit somebody. Oh, what a move. Looking from the blue line. Skilled play by Fleury. To Stevens. And he's all alone. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Oh, what a chance, what a save. Flings it. Score! He completes the hat trick.
Oh, what a quick release on that snapper.
And so I got a good look at this one. He's in the butterfly. It looks from my position like he's got the entire net covered. Obviously, there's a little bit open.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Puck is thrown to Schlemko. Pass attempt of Varlamov.
37 seconds.
And drives on through center. Possession held as he skates it up the wing. Laid on to Coffey. On to Fleury. Lets it go. Great save. And he is reefed.
Varlamov's off to a really aggressive start. He gets a solid lick in as he tries to set the tone for his team physically.
Fires. Save.
Last minute of play.
Inside the final minute of play. Looking for a better lane. Loose puck brought in by Malkin. Got a piece of that one. First period is in the books. So are a lot of goals, but just on one side of the ledger.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's. Bring Reliance ticket to any local Bob's Sporting Goods for a coupon that's good for $10 off your next purchase of $50 or more.
Calgary's suffering in net. Probably their whole team play needs to be re-examined during this intermission, but the goaltenders had a rough night. Here's an example as we go to break. Second period has begun. Big lead has been built up thus far. Let's see if it continues. The Uniteds carry through center. Shoots one. Puck covered. Whistle blown.
Allen's had a fantastic year offensively. He has among the highest total points in the league. He gets to the front of the net, and he has an excellent shot.
Quick work on the faceoff. Seeks the corner. Shoots. Score! Another goal.
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Was down in his butterfly a little early. That opens up the top of the net, and he gets beaten cleanly.
United's hammered home yet another goal. They've got a lot of shots, and now they've got goals to show for their effort. And they've won the faceoff.
Scored by number 61.
He drops on back further. What do you think he's thinking? The Uniteds have it in their own end.
18 seconds.
Gets in, looks over his options here. The glove like lightning.
Allen's made his defensive play and play away from the puck a priority to improvement. He's really shown some as he's among the highest plus-minus leaders in the league.
Just under 4 minutes have been played. When your car gets beyond 4 tires, I guess you can take a blowout. I don't know if we can take this one much longer. And the puck is seized by Crosby. He retreats back with the puck. Directing that one to Crosby. Varlamov spoiling for a fight here.
He's been looking for somebody to dance with.
Gets in, and he'll look over his options. A wonderful save at the goal crease. Shoots with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Skates out with it. Looking for options. Missed the net.
Oh, that shot had a lot of steam on it. That just missed wide of the net.
Looks for room. Oh, feeds it in front. Score! What a tremendous night for him.
it deep in his goal. The defensive zone turnover doesn't give him enough time to get out and front the shot.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
After a while, you're not getting much from your goaltender. He's given up a couple of bad goals. There's been a couple that he hasn't had a chance on. It is time to change the record and get him out of the game.
United's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. And they take that neutral zone face-off.
Number 61.
Got it in his own end.
Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 6 seconds.
The Uniteds are skating it back in their own end. Continues on back a little farther.
Moscow's going to watch this game film over and over again and tell their team, this is exactly how we want to play. They haven't had one hiccup tonight.
And they've won the neutral zone face-off. Moscow's carrying it in their own zone. Gains the zone. Lets the shot fly. Got that in the trapper.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Good face-off win. The Canadians are looking to make a play out of their own zone. They battle on up the wing. Breakaway! Waffle boarded. Passing one off now to Schlemko. And he drops back to get things set again. Moving it to Allen. Nicely into the zone. Oh, a save there. Pushing it on in their own end. And they are in. Puck skip loose. He's knocked to a knee. Moscow's in their own end and has possession. Decides to curl back a little further. Trying to go to Allen. Shot. Score! What a phenomenal night for this guy.
You want to score goals, you've got to get to this area of the ice.
Fair's anticipating the shot. He's in the right position, but because he's down, it beats him up over the glove.
United's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Snapping a pass to Allen. Big chance! Off the mark.
Whoa, Doc, he broke into the clear here. He's on the breakaway, and he misses the net.
Puts one on. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one.
The goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
Fair's looking around behind him. He can't believe that there's any opening. He was in the butterfly, thought he had most of the net covered, but not enough of it.
Moscow's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter, and a full third period and a chance to enlarge it. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
Assisted by number 19 and by number 6. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 52 seconds.
And that is the end of the second period of this game. One more to go, and who knows, maybe more action beyond that.
Are you ready for a walk down memory lane? Then it's time to sign up for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories. Call us for details, or you can...
Calgary's goaltender has had one of those nights, and so this score is lopsided, and we will return after he gets a rest and these words. Third period underway, and though anything can happen, this is a tall hill to climb. The United's recoiling back in their own end. Gets in. What'll he do? Blocked. Smart recovery by Malkin. from the outside. You could almost count that one, but no, what a save. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Oh, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
Good face-off win. That hits somebody. Gaining space, maybe time. Nice tip of the pass. Calgary's on the move in the defensive zone. Smart recovery by Anderson. Lets it go. Terrific chance, but again wide.
My mom always told me I was going to have nights like this.
Gains the blue line. Great glove save.
There was some room. Not enough. Great glove save.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Allen's been effective all over the ice. He's made the players around him that much better. He's played as a leader, and his team has followed.
It is just another in a long line of outstanding games for him, Ray. Beat him on that one. Save. Stays on side to the middle. Oh, broke it up. Scooped up. Puck is grabbed by Petrie. Solid work there by McCollum. He goes back into his own end. Nicely into the zone. Puck is seized by Petrie. Puck loose, now picked up. Oh, what a great shutdown there. Blocked away. Slid to Varlamov. Good quick poke check there. Wants the shelter of the corner here. Moscow setting things up in the defensive zone. Nice tip of the pass. Pitching this one to McCulloch. Gets across, looks over his options. Good, he scores!
Surprise with the wrist shot. Get the goaltender in between. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick you release it. And that was a quick release.
Yeah, shooters love to beat the goaltender up over the glove side, don't they, Enzo? The butterfly position covers the bottom of the net. Doesn't help them much here, though.
Moscow's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. United's waiting to get things organized in the defensive zone. Moved along and in. Solid pad save. A whistle and a rest. They win it. Receives that pass from the other side. Calgary's carrying it on through the area between the blue lines. And that one out of play over the glass. Clock stopped. They've won the faceoff. Now it's directed to Baldwin. Gets in. What'll he do? Shoots it on. Puck covered, whistle blown. They win the draw. Terrific glove save. Terrific determination by Allen. What a ripper! And the pickup. We are in the last minute. The Uniteds with possession up the wing. He takes that point pass. And picked up now by Fleury. Moving it now up the wing. He's got it. Moscow's in possession as they travel along the boards. Great save, point blank.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Onside. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Moscow's lugged it back into their own end. Turned a shot on net. He scores! Morgan.
Shooter had a couple of different options here. He could pass or shoot. He decided on the latter and beat the goaltender clean.
Oh, he can't get his pad down quick enough to make this stop. Really good shot, as you mentioned, Eddie. I think that's one he should probably stop.
And the faceoff's won. Fired up the wing to Allen. Into the attacking end.
47 seconds.